Can you talk about the incident where death row members went to seek out Snoop Dogg after he had left the label in early 1998 and what exactly happened during that confrontation?
Yeah. You talking about with Master P and at the Universal Lounge, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what happened was Snoop had did a couple of songs, and now that he was signed and had been, I won't say sold because y'all get mad. Black folks get mad for some reason when I use the word sold. You act like y'all was slaves or some shit before. But his rights was assigned to to Priority Records. But Snoop was dissing Suge and Sharita and doing songs on mixtapes and stuff. And so I knew Snoop was going to be there. And I knew I had a relationship with Priority, and me and Pete was kind of cool. And so there was a guy named Mark Benish that was the vice president at Priority at the time. So I told him I needed some backstage passes. Yeah, Reg, whatever you need, that's how Priority was. So I took about 4 or 5 of the homies up there and to talk to him. I'm like, hey, we done released your shit, Snoop. Why you keep disrespecting and talking shit about Suge on records and stuff? What's up, man? You gonna stop talking about the homie like that? And I never seen Snoop act like this. But I swear, every time I watch this movie Baby Boy, and he, after Jody left, how he got all like, oh, fuck Suge, and, he got all like that and started talking like that. And I was like, what? And, Bunchy and them off to the side, talking to Priest and Dash. Those niggas always trying to just get weed and shit. Because all those niggas was like cool. They had a cool relationship. But me and Snoop was over there talking, and I'm like, wait a minute. And so Trayvon overheard how he was talking. And I looked at Trayvon and whatever, because I ain't one to say like I was giving gang members shot calling or giving them orders or nothing like that, because I wasn't. But they knew their role. They knew what we were there for. And Trayvon bombed on him because he kept disrespecting the homie. And that's when Snoop and Daz and Priest, the bitch came. I love them. Because they remember how things used to go. They was at the El Rey Theater and stuff. And those niggas took off running. And then the police report. Y'all see the police report? It said they ran over there because they knew and they remembered that the police was stationed over there. And so they ran straight to the police with all that marijuana and stuff in there. So the police eventually ended up arresting them. Probably wrote them a citation or whatever for having the weed in their pocket. But during the time, they were interviewing them and talking to them, how cops start doing. And they asked him, they go, hey, why, who killed Tupac? Because that's the question everybody always asks when they hear anybody from Death Row or anything related to Death Row Records. And so he said, yeah, the nigga sat next to him. And that's why I always said Snoop was a snitch and die snitching and telling and try to implicate Suge on the murder of Tupac. He probably was just being mad. And you know how niggas say shit when you're mad. You know how your girl, when next time she get mad at you, what she gonna say? You little dick motherfucker or something like that, That's just how niggas do when they get mad. And so, yeah, that's what happened on that incident. As I always said, Tupac, not Tupac, Snoop did that, said that, but who knows where his heart was on that. I don't think he believed that or ever believed that. And some of y'all will be making, that's why Snoop should getting back at Tupac, at Snoop, talking about the murders and stuff like that, because Snoop has been doing it at him. Maybe they tit for tatting on each other. Who knows? But one thing I always give Master P credit for, the next day he called me with Snoop on the phone. I was like, Reg, man, you cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, man, doing that shit. What's up? We gonna have problems every time we see each other and all that? And Mom was like, nah, P. We were just trying to talk to that nigga. He thought because he was there with y'all, he forgot how shit went. And P was like, all right, well, that's between y'all. And Snoop was like, Reg, what's up? I was like, no, Snoop, but you ain't gonna keep dissing the homie. And you ain't gonna keep talking bad about him and doing all of that bullshit. You know, Snoop was, I forget what he said. I ain't gonna sit up here and say he ain't gonna say it. He ain't gonna ever do it again. But the conversation went well, and for that day, for that day. And so, yeah, that's what happened. That's the story about the Universal Amp. And shout out Master P for being a peacemaker that day, and the No Limit Soldiers for maybe staying out of it. Because I remember P's last words were, hey, let's go. They got business they need to work out. So I always wondered how Snoop felt about that. If he realized how P left him for dead that day. I always wondered how that conversation went. But it's obvious, because they selling cereals together. It's obvious they good. Yeah.